The Spark of Conflict. The golden lights of Spygo, Beverly Hills' most famous fine dining restaurant, shimmered against polished marble floors and velvet curtains as the evening crowd enjoyed their meals. Every table was filled with people who carried the air of wealth and influence. Hollywood producers, fashion moguls, heirs of dynasties, and carefully curated socialites who measured their importance not in kindness or character, but in the size of their fortune and the prestige of their names. Waiters moved silently, balancing silver trays with practiced grace, while quiet music from a live piano added elegance to the night. It was in this setting that Jessica Williams sat alone at a corner table, her deep blue silk dress flowing naturally around her, simple in design yet regal in presence. She was not trying to draw attention, but even in her quiet grace, she radiated a certain dignity that was difficult to ignore. Her hair was tied neatly, her posture calm, her eyes occasionally glancing toward the entrance where she expected her husband to return any moment. For her, this evening was not about showing status, it was about sharing a peaceful dinner with the man she loved. The tranquility of the moment was shattered when a sharp, angry voice sliced through the murmur of conversation. "How dare you speak to me that way? Do you even realize who I am?" The words carried across the restaurant like a whip cracking against stone, silencing forks mid-air and freezing conversations mid-sentence. Heads turned toward the center of the outburst, eyes narrowing, ears straining to catch the unfolding spectacle. Standing with a flushed face and shaking hand was Victoria Hartwell, one of the most infamous socialites in Los Angeles. Dressed in diamonds that caught every reflection of light, her gown sparkling with expensive arrogance, Victoria's finger jabbed toward Jessica as though, ugh, she were a criminal on trial. Her presence had always commanded attention, but tonight her rage transformed her into something harsher, unyielding, bitter, and vicious. Jessica looked up in startled confusion, her calm brown eyes meeting the venomous glare of Victoria. For a heartbeat she wondered if the woman was even speaking to her. She had not said a word to anyone except the waiter who had politely brought her water. She had been waiting quietly, minding her own business, disturbing no one. And yet here she was, being targeted so fiercely, so unfairly, in front of strangers. "I will not tolerate being insulted by someone like you," Victoria spat, her voice rising higher, sharp enough to draw more eyes. "A low-class nobody pretending she belongs here. Do you think just because you wear a cheap dress you can sit among people of power and respect?" Her tone dripped with disdain, every word designed to cut and humiliate. The crowd gasped in low murmurs, some whispering in recognition of Victoria, others puzzled about the woman she was attacking. Jessica's lips parted slightly, but no words came. 1,000 emotions collided inside her chest, confusion, shock, humiliation, but she forced herself into silence. From childhood she had known the weight of prejudice and the sting of cruel judgments. She had felt the cold stares of people who believed skin color and class defined worth, but never before had she endured such open, brutal humiliation in front of an entire room of strangers. Her silence, however, only